She donned a luxurious burgundy silk gown, a treasure I'd acquired for her during our fleeting visit to Florence. The dress embraced her form with calculated grace, its audacious low back exposing skin I once knew by heart. It commanded every gaze in the softly lit, candle-flickered restaurant, just as I'd envisioned. From my shadowed vantage point, I watched her in silence. The candlelight danced across the sheen of pearl earrings she'd once mourned as forever lost. Her laughter, delicate and wavering like a dying ember, drifted over the immaculate white tablecloth. She had no inkling of my presence, no sense of how keenly I studied her. Every gesture, every fleeting look, every subtle shift, I catalogued them all. A waiter glided toward her, a folded note concealed deftly in his palm. He moved with the precision I'd directed, calm, unobtrusive, polite. She took the note, opened it, and scanned the meticulously crafted words, "I trust the risotto delights as always." Her face drained of color. Her fork slipped, clattering softly against the plate. Her hand shook. The smile faded. She rose so suddenly that her wineglass tipped, a crimson stain seeping into the pristine linen. Her companion stared, bewildered. She looked cornered, like prey sensing the trap's jaws. This moment had been months in the making, every detail painstakingly orchestrated. Our story began in our college years. She was vibrant, her wit cutting like a blade. I was reserved, deliberate, a finance student who prized fidelity over flash. Together, we wove a life, shared bank accounts, whispered aspirations, a cozy home, a beloved rescue dog, and a mutual choice to forego children. She'd insisted it was her wish too. She called me her rock, her refuge. I trusted her. 12 years, a mortgage, a dog we cherished, and her promises that our life was complete. Then came the first cracks, dinner she missed, a supposed business trip that never happened. The real fracture was her changing her phone's passcode. A minor act, but like a faint drip in a sealed chamber, it hinted at deeper decay. I didn't challenge her. I observed. Words can deceive, but actions betray truth. I mirrored her phone's data, hid a tracker in her car's glove compartment, linked her laptop to a private server. I gave her the space to unravel her own lies. Within weeks, I had everything. Names, rendezvous points, timestamps, the man, younger, smug, married. They used false names, swore love in stolen hours. She called me reliable but uninspiring. Sent him private photos from our bedroom, unaware I saw every word. Her betrayal didn't shatter me, it sharpened my resolve. A quiet divorce wasn't enough. I wanted something enduring. I began with the finances, opening new accounts, siphoning funds discreetly, restructuring investments. I left just enough in plain sight to avoid suspicion. I hired a lawyer, sharp, discreet, unrelenting. He uncovered a prenup clause she'd overlooked. Her infidelity nullified her claims. Then I chose her favorite restaurant, a grand, theatrical venue. I reserved a table with a clear view of hers, 2 weeks in advance. The waiter, a trusted friend from college who now managed the place, executed his role perfectly. The night arrived. I dressed plainly, black shirt, no tie, wearing the watch she'd given me, the one she thought was lost. I sat alone, sipped water, and waited. They entered, hands entwined like reckless lovers. She passed me without a hint of recognition. They smiled, kissed. Her words made him shut his eyes in bliss. I penned the note with care, handed it to the waiter, and gave the signal. Her reaction was instant. She froze. He faltered. She fled to the restroom, her phone alight with a message. "Where are you? What's happening? Please, let's talk." I stayed silent. I sent a single file, screenshots, texts, photos, recordings, and the final strike, signed divorce papers. When she returned, pale and trembling, her lover sat confused. As I passed him, I slipped him my business card with a scrawled note, "Your wife knows it all." His face turned ashen, he scrambled for his phone. She pursued me outside, her voice breaking as she called my name. I turned, locked eyes with her, and said, "No need for lawyers. You've lost everything." 3 weeks later, it was done. She signed without a fight, knowing the court would destroy her. She left with her possessions and whatever remorse lingered. I kept the house, the money, the quiet. His marriage collapsed too. His wife sent me flowers. We shared a meal, laughed together, two strangers united by fate's irony. Sometimes I recall how she once looked at me, when her words still held truth. But then I see her in that scarlet gown, glowing, leaning toward another. The note quivering in her hand, her facade breaking. She expected rage, tears, a scene. She forgot who I am. I watch. I plan. I act. She chased fleeting sparks. I played to end the board. I didn't torch our life. I just dimmed the lights and left her to stumble in the shadows. Some endings don't roar. They simply shut the door.